Hey, true crime fans! Welcome back to the Real Crime Diary Daily Dose of Crime. I'm MHB, and today we're taking a deep dive into the chilling case of Alan Eugene Miller, a man whose name has become synonymous with one of the most controversial legal battles in Alabama's history. From a shocking triple murder in 1999 to the ongoing debate over his failed execution, this is a story that challenges our notions of justice and humanity. As always, if you find this episode compelling, make sure to like, share, and subscribe to our channel. Before we delve further, don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell to stay updated with all our latest content. And if you're craving more true crime stories, visit therealcrimediary.com, where we've got deep dives, expert analyses, and exclusive content waiting for you. Alan Eugene Miller's name is one that sends shivers down the spine in Pelham, Alabama. On August 5, 1999, Miller committed a horrific crime that would forever change the lives of 3 innocent men and their families. At the heart of this case is a deadly rampage that left his co-workers Lee Holdbrooks, Christopher Yancey, and his former supervisor Terry Jarvis dead. Miller, a delivery truck driver for Ferguson Enterprises, entered the workplace that fateful morning angry and desperate. According to trial accounts, he believed that his colleagues were spreading malicious rumors about him. At around 7 a.m., Johnny Cobb, Ferguson Enterprises' vice president of operations, arrived at the office to the sound of gunfire and screams. Cobb found Miller walking towards him, armed and dangerous. Miller pointed a pistol at Cobb and said, "I'm tired of people starting rumors on me." Cobb, realizing the gravity of the situation, wisely retreated and quickly called the police. Inside the building, the scene was gruesome. Christopher Yancey was found slumped under a desk in the sales office, having been shot multiple times. Lee Holdbrooks lay in the hallway, showing signs of having tried to crawl away before succumbing to his injuries. Miller, still not satisfied, drove 5 miles to his previous place of employment, Post Airgas, where he confronted Terry Jarvis, accusing him of the same rumor-mongering. Despite Jarvis's denials, Miller fired multiple shots, finally ending Jarvis's life with a shot through the heart. The brutality of the murders left the community in shock, and it didn't take long before Miller was apprehended. He was caught not far from the scene of the crimes with the murder weapon, a .40 caliber Glock, still in his possession. The evidence against him was overwhelming. Ballistics matched the shells at both crime scenes to Miller's gun, and eyewitness testimonies painted a clear picture of Miller's guilt. During the trial, Miller's defense argued that he suffered from severe mental illness, but this did little to sway the jury. The trial was swift, and it culminated in a conviction for capital murder. By June 2000, the jury recommended a death sentence by a vote of 10-2, and the judge subsequently ordered Miller to die by electrocution. The court found that the murders were especially heinous, atrocious, and cruel compared to other capital offenses, noting the terror and agony experienced by the victims in their final moments. Miller's case has since become one of the most polarizing legal sagas in Alabama's history. It raises profound questions about justice, retribution, and the human capacity for violence. As always, true crime fans, we want to hear from you. What are your thoughts on this case? Let us know in the comments below. In 2022, the story of Alan Eugene Miller took a dramatic turn when his execution by lethal injection, scheduled for September 22nd, was abruptly halted. The team carrying out the execution struggled for nearly 2 hours to find a viable vein to administer the lethal dose, ultimately failing. The situation became chaotic, and as the clock ticked towards midnight, which marked the legal cutoff time for executions, officials decided to call it off. Miller was left alive but severely traumatized by the ordeal. This botched execution reignited fierce debates not only in Alabama, but across the entire nation. The state's decision to pursue nitrogen hypoxia as an alternative method of execution has added another layer of controversy. Nitrogen hypoxia, an untested and highly debated procedure, involves the inmate breathing pure nitrogen, causing a lack of oxygen and thereby leading to death by asphyxiation. While this method has been on the books in Alabama, as well as a few other states like Oklahoma and Mississippi, it had never been used before on any human being until Kenneth Smith's execution earlier this year. Proponents argue that nitrogen hypoxia is more humane compared to lethal injection, which has witnessed numerous botched attempts over the years due to difficulties in intravenous access or drug-related complications. They claim that nitrogen hypoxia could provide a quicker and less painful death. Critics, however, raise significant ethical concerns. They argue that using nitrogen gas, which has never been previously tested on humans for this purpose, could result in unanticipated suffering akin to experimental torture. For Miller, this new method means he is now scheduled to face it on September 26, 2024, making him the second person in the United States to be executed this way. This development places his case smack in the middle of an ongoing heated discourse about the morality and logistics of capital punishment. It raises important questions. Is nitrogen hypoxia merely a rebranding of lethal injection, dodging its well-documented pitfalls? Or does it present a genuinely more humane way to administer the death penalty? Miller's failed execution and the subsequent switch to nitrogen hypoxia have spurred both legal and public scrutiny. His federal lawsuit following the failed execution exemplifies the fraught nature of the death penalty and compels us to ask critical questions about the lengths states will go to in order to carry out capital punishment sentences, especially when current methods prove error-prone. What do you think? Is nitrogen hypoxia a more ethical method of execution or just a new form of cruelty disguised as progress? We want to hear your thoughts. Drop a comment below and join the conversation. Notice that QR code on your screen. It's your key to more in-depth true crime content. Just scan it to explore our latest videos, articles, and much more. And if this story has you hooked, don't forget to like and share. Don't forget to subscribe to The Real Crime Diary on YouTube. We release exclusive weekly content that you won't want to miss. Hit that subscribe button and join our growing community of true crime enthusiasts. That's all for today's episode of The Real Crime Diary Daily Dose of Crime. I'm MHB, and if you found this story as intriguing as we did, please share it and help us reach our goal of 10,000 views. Remember, your support is what keeps this channel alive, so don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Every interaction helps us bring more in-depth coverage of true crime stories just like this one. So hit that like button if you enjoyed the episode, leave a comment with your thoughts, and don't forget to subscribe to ensure you never miss an update from The Real Crime Diary. We truly appreciate each and every one of you for tuning in today. Your engagement means the world to us and pushes us to dig even deeper into the stories that matter. Until next time, stay curious, stay safe, and keep digging for the truth. Thanks for watching. For more exclusive content and in-depth analyses, head over to therealcrimediary.com. There you'll find deep dives into the darkest mysteries and expert analyses that you won't want to miss. Be sure to subscribe to our blog for up-to-the-minute updates and insights about the cases you're fascinated by. And don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel to stay informed about the latest in true crime. By subscribing, you become part of a community that's as passionate about uncovering the truth as you are. So hit that subscribe button now and never miss a story. Lastly, if you're intrigued by tales of redemption and transformation, check out From Burning Blocks to Building Blocks by William Lycia. It's a gripping tale that takes you from a life of crime to one of impact and inspiration. You can get your copy by following the link in the description. Trust me, it's a read you won't want to put down. Thanks for your support and stay curious, true crime fans!